I'm Bob Wright, the president of NBC, and I'd like to welcome you to the most significant programming effort NBC has ever undertaken outside of the network. The Consumer News and Business Channel, CNBC. We're happy we have your attention, and we promise to work hard to keep it. Launching CNBC has been an elaborate undertaking, but its aim is quite simple: to see the world through your eyes. But before we tell you what we are, let us tell you a little bit about what we're not. We won't be a rip-and-read news service passing along someone else's impression of the news.
This is Sky News. 10 Britons will sell their kidneys to this man. The new face of Moore's murderer, Myra Hindley, back in hospital this week. And the heart-lung mother says, "Happy birthday, son."
Good evening. You're watching the World News from Sky Television News on the hour, every hour.
And our first story this evening, 10 Britons have agreed to sell their kidneys for cash to a German count who plans to set up an organ transplant business here. In an exclusive interview with Sky News at his home near Stuttgart, Count Rainier Edelman said the donors would have surgery in Paris and be paid £20,000 each.
Mike Cure to New York.
Good afternoon from the World Trade Center.
Stand by. Ready, 3, take 3, Mike Cure. 3, start to slow zoom in a little bit. Roll tape. Take 3. Ready, 13, full. Ready, camera 3. 1 center up.
Good evening, I'm David Walker.
And I'm Lois Hart. Now here's the news. President Carter has arrived in Fort Wayne, Indiana for a brief visit with civil rights leader Vernon Jordan. Jordan is in serious but stable condition now at Parkview Hospital. He is recuperating from the gunshot wound suffered early Thursday morning. Police still have no solid lead on who attempted to murder Jordan.
In New London, Connecticut, police say a man apparently upset over a family problem went on a shooting spree aboard an Amtrak train en route from Washington to Boston. A passenger and an Amtrak policeman were wounded critically. The conductor was also shot. He's reported in stable condition.
To act upon one's convictions while others wait, to create a positive force in a world where cynics abound, to provide information to people when it wasn't available before, to offer those who want it a choice, for the American people whose thirst for understanding and a better life has made this venture possible, for the cable industry whose pioneering spirit caused this great step forward in communications, and for those employees of Turner Broadcasting whose total commitment to their company has brought us together today, I dedicate the news channel for America, the cable news network.
Stand by for the opening night of the National Television Service. Hello there, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and children. This emblem that you've just seen is tonight the symbol of a historic occasion, the opening of the National Television Service, which of course is your television service. And we hope that tonight, and in the weeks and years to come, that you're going to see and enjoy a lot more of it on ABN2, ABN Channel 2. And my name is Michael Charlton, and I'm your host here tonight. I'm here to welcome you and show you around and let you meet a few of the people who are going to make this service tick.
I'm looking down from the top of a tall building in King's Cross, and this is what's below me. There's our outside broadcasting van being moved into the site for tonight's opening program. As you can see, the men are working on it, and in fact there's one of our cameras being carried out. This van is the nerve center of our program. To it lead the camera cables, and from it comes the signal that's directed up to the top of this building to the microwave link on the roof. And here's where I am beside the link, and I've got to use this sort of microphone because there's a lot of noise up here, mainly caused by the wind. And from this link at King's Cross, the signal, that's the picture, moves over the King's Cross roofs themselves past the graving dock, across the harbour, past Willimaloo. There's Fort Denison with Mossman and the other suburbs in the background. And from there across to the bridge. And between those pylons at the northern end, the signal passes to our transmitter at Gore Hill.
We clearly cannot, in this short film, show you examples of all the different types of program which we broadcast. They're astonishingly varied, but here's an impression of some of them, beginning with Picture Page in its original 1937 form.
BBC Television, this is the switchboard of Picture Page, a topical magazine introducing visitors, type, and personality.